Hello everyone, just wanted to give an update on the 40-gallon breeder. Finally got the LED light in for it. This is the Build My LED. It's the 10,000K. This one's 36 inches long. Very small overall profile. Now this one is a little higher than the other LED lights that I've had. It's not near as thin, but it's very narrow. If you kind of look at the top there, from the top there, that's no more than about 2¼ inches wide, so very thin, and with a couple mounting brackets, which they charge you extra for. I think it was $15, but it's 3-piece mounting bracket there. You get a rubber booty, kind of helps with the sliding. Then that mounts into another little plastic piece there that actually can swivel around the main mounting bracket, and this is all plastic. So if you want to tilt the light, you can. Then from the top too, you'll see there's a channel there, and a little metal bracket fits in that channel, and 3 screws secure it down. Now that is one part of it I don't like, is those 3 screws there. Kind of is an eyesore there. They kind of stick out, but that's the way they designed it. But if you didn't use those mounting brackets, since it does have that channel, there's other various ways you could mount that into a canopy, or slide some eye hooks in there or something, hang it from the ceiling if you wanted. But then also it came with a, of course it uses a transformer there to reduce it down to, I think it was like 32 volts DC. But there it is. And out of that you have your main power. Then you have 2 other cables. One goes to the light, and this one goes to the controller. Now I didn't get the controller. I'm just going to use a regular old just timer. Then it did come with a set of instructions, very basic though, really not too hard to follow. Kind of see them there. They do give some illustrations in color, and then on the front and the back there. So it does help. It didn't really take long to figure it out, about 5 minutes to put those mounting brackets together. But this one here is, they sell 3 different, I guess, 3 different various models. I got the middle model, which is a very high output, and it's very bright. I'm very impressed with it, and I'll show you what it looks like right now. Okay, here it is on. As you can tell, this single light is doing quite well lighting this 40-gallon breeder up, especially since it's roughly approximately 18 inches wide. That's why I went with this 40-gallon breather, just to get more of the depth in it. And another thing I wanted to note too, this is supposed to have a predicted lifetime of 50,000 hours, which, if I did my math correctly, if you run this 10 hours a day, that should last about 13 years. So that's quite a long time for this. No need to worry about changing bulbs every year or so. But again, this is the 10,000K, and kind of show you the output of it here from their website. Okay, here's the chart from their website. You can kind of see it there, 10,000K. And the reason why I went with this, I'm really considering possibly changing that already into a mini reef, but still kind of debating that. But if I do, I can still use this light. But okay, now I just kind of want to give you an update on the quarantine tank and the reef aquarium. Okay, I decided to go with the 125-gallon reef first. Just a few changes. The first thing is I went ahead and moved that green A can out of that spot there. Something just constantly keeps knocking it over, not sure what. So what I did is went to the pet store this weekend, got a flat piece of live rock there, and just went ahead and put it there. And of course I went ahead and got a removed the yellow star polyps. Went ahead and got some credit for that to get a few other things. I did go ahead and get another one of the red encrusting corals there. I really like that. And that one there actually has some blue feather dusters on it. So kind of neat. So I went ahead and put it underneath the sea fan there in hopes that it'll encrust all over that rock. Then I went ahead and got another torch coral. That's probably one of my favorite LPSs besides the hammer coral. And that one there's like a turquoise color, lightish green, really neat piece there. Couldn't turn that one down, so I went ahead and got that. Then the sunflowers, the black sunflower, still has not opened yet. Now it could be opening at night since they're not dependent upon light, but I have not actually seen it open yet, so I'm hoping that comes around. I do continuously try to feed it, but of course it's not doing any good if the pulps aren't out. But the other thing too I notice, if you'll look on the mimic tang or chocolate tang there, his fins are starting to darken up, and the reason why is they do change colors. As a youngster and juvenile, they mimic a pygmy angelfish. This one here is actually mimicking the pygmy yellowfish. They can actually mimic the lemon peel, which has the blue circles around their eyes, and these actually will do that too. But that's kind of cool to watch this process. I'm really curious to see how it's going to turn out. Okay, now off to the quarantine tank. Okay, here I am at the quarantine tank. I did go ahead and get another fish this weekend since I have the quarantine tank set up, and I got a striped fang blenny, and there it is. Very nice fish. He's nice and plump. You can see him there. Then the firefish are doing well. They're eating very well. And I did do a water change in here since I'm not really running a filter in here. Changed 20% this weekend, and I'll probably do that again midweek here. I'm thinking about picking up a sponge filter just to run in here for now, because I'll probably leave this up for roughly another 2 weeks. We'll see how they look here after about a week and a half. But so far so good. That's all I really have, and I just want to thank you for watching another video.